Hey everybody, how you doing? I am Hazza Peninsula, and I am here today to tell you why Pokemon Generation 6 sucks. Not being funny, I do love the game. I am not judging it because I do not like it. It is simply because it is not as good as any of the other generations. Except for maybe Gen 5, but no. So, the start of this really is because there are just things which are just completely wrong with it. It doesn't feel like it should be in the same series as all these other great games. I feel like it's just missing something. I mean, for a start, if you're going into a shop and the main item on your priority list is a new item of clothing, then it's not really good for being a Pokemon game. Despite everything that is good with it, it just has so many things wrong with it, to be honest. I mean, the bad guys are completely atrocious, to be honest. I don't know what the leader's plan is. I think it's something like trying to destroy the world for some unknown reason, but that wouldn't really work, because he would die as well, and I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense. Oh, plus the fact their name is Team Flare, and he is a fucking Gyarados. Yeah, well, you know, that could be a reason. I mean, I'm not judging it. I mean, this game's great, and that is not the box. Oh, fuck. That is not the box. Yeah. This is the box. As you can see, I got Y because it has this guy on it. It has a Veltal because Cernius is a fucking deer. Well, to be honest, I don't really think that it's really. I just don't know. There's just not much wrong with it. You know, anyone who's played Pokemon and you've gone to the Elite Four and you've beaten them, you'll know that when you fight them again, their Pokemon will have leveled up at some point. Plus, they will have more of them. This doesn't happen in this game. They still have their crappy Pokemon. I mean, let's be honest here. If you have a trainer and he has 3 pretty amazing Pokemon, I mean, he has Aegislash, Caesar, and Probopass, which I love them all, except for maybe Caesar. I think Scythe is a bit better, but that's besides the point. But then it has Klefki, and I just think, why? I don't know why this Pokemon even exists. I don't know why the Fairy type even exists. I mean, it's completely stupid. I do not understand why a fairy should be included. They might say it's because, oh, some of these Pokemon don't have a type. Normal type is so rubbish. Normal type isn't that bad, to be honest. It only has one weakness, which is fighting. But apart from that, it is an okay type. But Fairy, the only reason it was made was because too many people were using Dragon types, which, to be fair, is because Dragon types are the best. Maybe they are slightly overused, but they are awesome in their own way, because, well, that's it, really. They're dragons. I mean, there's not really much to say about it, to be honest. Oh, and another thing, the gyms, I don't really know why they seem like they are. I don't know. They don't have the same atmosphere as many of the other games. I mean, Gen 3 was amazing. I'm not going to dispute that. Gen 3 was by far the best generation. Except for maybe Gen 2, but that's debatable, to be honest. I mean, everyone has their own opinion. I mean, some people that have young children, their young children might say that Gen 6 are the best because it's the most recent. It's probably the only one they play. But for us that have played it right from Gen 1, I must point out that I got my first Pokemon game when I was 2 years old. It was in 1999. I loved it. It was the best thing that had ever happened to my life. It is still the best thing in my life. I'm not gonna lie. Except for other games like Legend of Zelda, Metroid Prime, Mario, other things like that. Although, might I just add that Legend of Zelda is the best games that have ever been made. But anyway, that's not really talking about Pokemon, to be honest. Well, just so you know, Pokemon X and Y suck. Well, to be honest, they get better. I mean, Gen 1 was good. It just started off the whole thing. That was great. Why couldn't they just remade that again? I mean, I don't understand why you're just gonna do shitty things when you can't really do any more ideas than you already have. I think that they got a bit lazy. Because before, they had loads of great ideas. Even Gen 5. Gen 5 had brilliant Pokemon. I mean, Crocodile is just amazing. But it does have... Gen 6 just doesn't really capture you like it does. I mean, if I wanted to make a team of 6 Pokemon from the 6 generations, I would struggle to find the one that I wanted for Gen 6. It's probably Tyrantrum, but then you look at it, and it's got quite a few weaknesses. And, well, Gen 6 just seems to be lacking in everything that makes Pokemon what it is. It's modernized so much that it doesn't really feel the same anymore. I mean, I don't even want to do anything in the further storyline. I mean, my team are level 100 now, but they do not seem to be doing a lot. I must admit, though, the starters, that's another thing. They're not really the best, to be honest. I know that Gen 5 had possibly the worst starters, but Gen 6 somehow makes them worse. I mean, it was good that they brought back the Gen 1 starters, but to be honest, I don't know why that they even existed. And then you have Mega Evolutions. Why? Why would you rip something off of Digimon? Digimon was great in its own right. And then you have put fucking Mega Evolutions, which is obviously a blatant Digimon ripoff. Because you don't really understand if you've played none of the other Pokemon games. Or if you haven't even heard of Digimon. Because, let's face it, Digimon is amazing, and Pokemon is even amazing, more amazing than Digimon. But Gen 6, I just don't understand, because the reason why they had those in-battle evolutions in Digimon is because the ones they evolve into in the first place aren't really that great, to be honest. But in Pokemon, they already have great evolutions, and the fact that they have to do something like that to Digimon, I just don't really understand the whole concept of it. I mean, as I was saying before, the reason why I have this case with me, because I like Gen 4. Gen 4 is great. It is just so much better than Gen 6 in every way. I do not understand why, if you have a DS, you would rather get Pokemon Y than get Diamond or Pearl, or Heart Gold, or Soul Silver, or Platinum. But, to be honest, they are making a remake of Ruby and Sapphire for the 3DS, which I guarantee with all of my expertise, which, by the way, I have quite a bit of. Anyway, but I just know that they will be more popular than X and Y unless they introduce some new shitty concept. Because I've already told you that Gen 3 is my favourite, but to be honest, if they do something which really messes it up, then I just might have to play some other games. So that is all from me now. I know I may have rambled on a little bit, but that's all from me. I am the Hazza Peninsula. Bye bye.